had quite a ride between winning the New Japan Strong Women's Championship, the Owen Hart Cup, and now the TBS title. Something I'm kind of curious about is, like, how do those moments differ in your mind? Because each one was obviously a completely different thing. One of them was even in a different promotion. So, like, what was going through your head during each of those big moments? Like, how did they differ?
So I definitely think the biggest thing from, like, the beginning of this kind of, like, run that I guess I've been on the past year is, like, the amount of confidence that I've gained throughout it. So the New Japan Strong winning that championship, the women's championship, was like a mini tournament. And the very first match that I won was against Momokogo that same night. And I was like, wow, that's so cool. I could win this. And then I find out that who I'm going to be facing in the finals is Mercedes Moné. And like mind blown, this like crazy, like nerve-wracking moment where I kind of have to even ask myself, like, hey, am I worthy of this match? And ultimately I win. And I got, that's like instantly my stock raises because of that. Like, people are paying attention. I have all these extra eyes on me. And that's honestly something that could break you if you're not prepared for that kind of spotlight. But I think that really prepared me for what was ahead. Because not long after that, I was in the Owen Hart tournament. And that is like the kind of thing where you're competing week after week to show that, like, yes, I can win this. I'm a worthy competitor, and I'm going to take it all. And then I did just that. So every single thing is like more and more confidence within myself. And I'm being put in these matches where it's like you can't slip up even one time, because if it's a tournament and you slip up on one of those matches, the whole thing is gone. It's all shambles. And even though we are talking about winning and losing right now, I also had the Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor match against Athena, which was like the first women's main event in all of Ring of Honor pay-per-view history. So even though I walked out of that without the championship, like, that was still a really big moment in my career and a match that means a lot to me. So I feel like I kind of learned just as much through defeat in that one as I did in my previous wins, because even when you lose, you have to, like, gather yourself as confident and as, like, strong-willed as you thought that you were going into that. Like, I'm going to walk out the best woman. I didn't. And I still had to find a way to, like, still carry that confidence with me match to match to match. And that all kind of brought me to where I am today as the TBS champion, which was something I felt like I went into. Even though I think a lot of people looked at me as the underdog, in my heart, I knew that wasn't the case. I knew what I'm capable of. I know what I have been through to get me to this point. And it was just a really beautiful moment in my life. So that's, I think, how each one of those is different.